Hi friends. Oh, I will take all tips on your child to stay in their bed. Turn off baby dolls. Baby monitor. Adam is currently trying to get her to sleep. Just say a prayer. She has been getting up where I am offering, like, you stay in bed, you get a fruit roll up, you get a sticker, you get practically a horse. You could have a horse if you'll stay in bed, just please. All throughout the night getting up, it's just like, what is going on? My husband's got like a weird congestion going on. He took NyQuil 2 hours ago. Should have done DayQuil because we are nowhere close to bedtime. Hi, how was your weekend? Everybody else, drop how old your kids are. I have to remind myself, like, they don't stay this little, they don't always want to be in your bed. They don't always want to get up all night long because they're scared. But eventually they do get big, and I actually miss that part. Shocker. So, but if anyone has tips, I'll take them. All right, we are going to wash our face. Did you have a good weekend? What'd you do? Is there a drop left? No. Maybe one. I don't know where my other one is. She got it. Oh, there it is. She decided to paint her face like a tiger earlier with my lipstick that was 24-hour wear. So we used this earlier, so throw that one away. Okay, so we had this idea that we would go on an adventure today. Adam, how was your adventure? That's the old one. Hey, Swan. Oh, he must have disappeared. Thought he was in bed. Anyways, we had this idea we'd go on an adventure today. And it's just like, it started pouring down rain. I did not check the weather before we went. We almost ran out of gas. Just like everything. So we ended up at a town, like maybe 30 minutes from here. After we found a gas station, we were trying to go up into the mountains. And we ended up in an Olive Garden, and it was it ended up being a great day, but it definitely was not a island adventure. It kind of was an adventure, but it was not like the experience. We were gonna go to the highest mountain, but we made it to the Olive Garden, which was about more practical for our speed. We realized about 1 minute down the road that our DVD player is doing this thing where you can't get it to work unless your car is turned off. Like if you're pumping gas at the gas station, it'll work. Other than that, it doesn't. And I didn't bring toys or things for a road trip for Beta. And so it kind of was like, this is gonna be fun. So I stopped at the gas station where we got gas. I got her some combos, which are like the little pretzel treats. And that actually made it better. Okay, happy Sunday. Washing my face. I tried a new serum this morning. I'm gonna show it to you tonight. It is lovely, like absolutely lovely. But right now I just use Balancing Facial Cleanser from Pomifera and Erase Pre-Cleanser. The Pre-Cleanser oil breaks down oil, and the Balancing Facial Cleanser just helps my face to be nice and clean before I go to bed tonight. We are going to migrate to the office, and I wanted to show you the sweetest letter Lola wrote me. Motherhood is so challenging, but it also comes with so many rewards. And I wanted to show you. Lola is my note writer. She is my like little affirmer. She's always drawing us little things or making us crafts. And so I wanted to show you how cute this was. She says, she writes me a little note. Dear Mom, I know you've been stressed about planning about me, Lexi, and you going to Tennessee. And I just haven't said thank you for letting me go. So thank you, all caps. But I hope that this letter will help. So when you're stressed about us going to Tennessee, read this and feel 1% better. I found some ways you could let the stress down a little. Number 1, take a nap. Number 2, everything shower. Number 3, a cozy bath with candles and soothing sounds. Face masks or skincare. Number 5, walk. I hope some of these help you feel less stressed. With love and care, your darling daughter, Lola. I love you, Mommy. But like, seriously, is she just not the sweetest thing? And saving that forever. But it had me thinking, she is 10. She'll be 11 in 11 days. I was told on the countdown today. I'm just putting it in my closet with all my other things. Anyways, we're going to the office. You probably will hear Veda. Adam is in there with her, but she's not happy. She's having to go to bed. So remember, I'm a mom of 4 kids, and not all of them like to go to sleep. So that's what's happening tonight. I don't like to send out Sunday night texts super late because I don't want to be a rude girl. So I'm going to go ahead and be live now, and Veda's gonna still start on going to bed at her bedtime with her dad. Okay, so as I got the sweet little letter from Lola. I just was like, what a mature child. And how great is it to know, like, here are things that when you feel stressed that you can, like, turn to, right? Growing up, I want to say I probably was around a lot of, if someone was stressed, they got a beer or had a drink or, like, whatever, they turned to drug. You know, I didn't necessarily always have, like, these healthiest habits. And I just look at her and I'm like, what health, like that, as a child, I'm like, she is learning that. I even love that she put, like, go on a walk, like, take a bath, take a nap. Like, if you're stressed, here are things that can help. And I just was, like, so impressed by her. And so just also how thoughtful that she would write me a little note about things that could help me not be stressed. But it was more that she recognizes when you feel stressed, do these things, take care of yourself so you can be less stressed for yourself and for others. I just was so proud of her. I was like, what a little wise child. And it felt like, you know, when sometimes you're like, I just don't know if they're noticing. You know, you're like, it's like, eat your vegetables, eat your vegetables, eat your and you're like, do they notice they should eat vegetables? Do they know why they should eat vegetables? But it's kind of like, do they know how to take care of themselves? Like, are we preparing them for the world? And it was just a little sliver of being like, she's so young, but she's gonna be just fine. She's just a sweet girl. So anyways, I wanted to share that because maybe you have something you've been stressed about. And sometimes a simple reminder is, like, so nice. So if you have not taken a nap, taken a shower, I love that she wrote an everything shower, like where you wash your hair, your body, shave, you do everything. It's your everything shower. Take a bath, any of those things, get a snack, like self-care. And I love that she is 10 years old, almost 11, but she is learning that in order for me to be less stressed, that, like, also to give me permission, even as a grown-up, hey, go do one of these things. Like, not like, oh, my mom's so lazy, she takes a nap. She's like, no, Mom, this would be so great, take a nap. Because their view of self-care is so different than my view of self-care was. It has taken me this long to, like, learn to take care of myself. And I'm just so proud of her. She's just such a great little child. Anyways, let's do this. I have a product that I'm pretty sure you are going to be obsessed with. So that note is so special. Okay, are you ready for it? It's kind of, my bottle's a little dirty, I don't know what's on there. Who knows? Okay, it is the Youth Activating Serum from Pomifera. Also another little product in the youth category, but let me show you this on. I am gonna do it at the end of my routine, but I wanna go ahead and show it to you. If you have not ever tried this, I wanna say I tried it, I've had this actually, which is the craziest part. And I tried it a few months ago when I got it in. I don't know what bundle I ordered it with, maybe with these little guys. I was obsessed with these and somehow this guy just didn't get attention. Well, today I was like, I think I'm gonna try this. Why have I not? Okay, so this has vitamin A in it. It also has different botanicals. It's a polyphenol, vitamin A, botanical extracts to regenerate the skin. It's a gentle serum and helps with collagen production. But let me show you this on. Now, it does not take a lot. Already, just from the looks of it, likey, but watch this. It is like a jelly, silky, creamy. It does not feel like an oily serum. It is very for sure collagen stimulating. I hope you can tell it's nighttime, so I don't know if you can tell the difference, but it is fabulous. So good. Hi, Dad. My dad is in Vietnam right now. I actually just FaceTimed him not too long ago. And then he was on the phone with my sister. So I was like, I've got to get Beta to bed and I've got to do a live. So I'll call him after this. Okay, look at that. I wore it today. So good. So it is the Youth Activating Serum. But we're gonna do our regular routine and I'm just gonna add that at the end. But mostly but I used it today just with no makeup out on our adventure and it was wonderful. I almost wanna show you just this on my face. I'm gonna do that tonight actually. I have a jellyfish peptide here. I could use this, but I'm just gonna show you how I used it earlier, which was because I do think it's a good daytime. I hope I'm not confusing you. I could do it right nighttime. We'll just do a full night. We'll do full nighttime. I'm making it complicated. So I have gotten a lot of questions about my nails this time. I went a lot shorter this time, rounded. The shade is Sheer Sugar. And it's like don't remember the brand, but like a gel polish. Sheer Sugar, and yeah. Okay, going in with the jellyfish peptide. I do get a lot of questions about my skincare, favorite products, and pretty much I'd say 90-95% of what I use is Pomifera. I do use a lash serum from Barboletta. I have a couple things from Oliveda that I like. They have like a retinol that I really enjoy that I would use every now and then. But for the most part, this is it. I use it because it works. It is absolutely amazing. And I have had really great luck with how my skin looks, and it's affordable. In the skincare world, right? I want to say the Erase Pre-Cleanser we used was under $20. Some of the products are, $30, $40 price range. There are a few that are a little over 100, but compared to the results versus the price, I feel like it's amazing. Okay, here's a couple minutes in. You can see how this looks on, just radiating. It's really beautiful. Okay, what does everybody's week look like? I know this week is going to be a big one for me. I have tried to set out who we're staying with each night that we're in Tennessee. What all we have going on. We have a lot of people to see. We have a lot to do. I feel like it's Coronation Day. And just trying to wrap my head around all the things. We ordered a pod, a big trailer, to come to the house so that I can bring things that we want to bring down here. Okay, so I just pump from the bottom. I do one pump, and you can do as much as needed. I normally do about one pump. You could even do a little half a pump if you're wanting, can you see it come up? If you want your neck and chest. but pretty much as a jellyfish peptide, the same type of thing that a jellyfish would use to stem its prey and like relax the muscle. That's how this works. It has 7 skincare products in one, and it is really good for reversing wrinkles and helping tighten saggy skin. That's like the biggest wins. It works almost instantly, so if you had a special event or like within 30 minutes, you can use it under your makeup. And then it also works over time. So like within 30 days of using it, you'll be able to tell a difference. Like if you took photos, you will tell a difference. I use about 1/4 of a pump on my eyes. I really think they have it to where too much product comes out on your eyes because you don't need a lot. So I use the eye one on my eyes here and then right around. Oh, you're about to put your house on the market. You're so tired. Oh no, rough week. It happens. Like seriously, I think we've all, like there's just the last like month, I don't know, I feel like has felt heavy to me. Like a lot going on, a lot of stress with back to school, a lot of like transition. It just felt like a lot going on. Like I was in the hospital for a little while, like in August. It just felt weird. And I'm just ready to kind of like get back in a good groove. Are Adam and I still eating keto? We should be. We for sure should be eating like no sugar and no carbs, but no, we had Olive Garden for lunch. I had a salad there and half a breadstick and a bowl of the chicken and gnocchi soup, and it was delicious. But no, I need to do that. I also need to get my steps in. I have not been getting, I just need to prioritize. I feel like I've got too much going on and I'm like a pinball lately, and I really need like priority, focus, set. I need to like take some tips from Lola and be like, hey, you need to go take a bath, but I'm not like slowing down, you know, and like really learn the self-care portion, but try and figure it out into my day of working and dealing with all these house things and selling stuff, like, you know, but we're all doing this. Oh, Myra, I'll definitely pray for your daughter. That is so scary. So scary. Has anyone decorated for fall yet? That's what I want to do. I want to decorate for fall. You're really struggling to get back on the healthy wagon. It takes kind of being, you know, you have to just be like, okay, I'm done. I'm just going, starting today, I'm just no longer putting that in my mouth and I'm done. But I tend to make like excuses where I'm like, well, but I'm going to Tennessee this week. So there's several restaurants I want to eat at that I haven't eaten at in over a year. So I just always have a little excuse, but we can always make an excuse, or we can just do it. I'm not choosing this week to do it. So I'm just going to go ahead and tell you. I have a lot of other things I'm being an adult about this week. My diet is not one of them. I might try and like drink more water or something, but I'm not dieting this week. Just not like, yeah, so we're selling our house in Tennessee. The tenants who have been living in it are buying it. So we have been renting it out, and we went under contract with them this month, and it closes here soon. And so I have to go up and get all our stuff out of it before it closes. So that's what we're doing. Okay, 2 options for, well, there's actually several options. I'll show you all 3. For a brightening serum. A brightening serum, all of these essentially kind of do the same thing. They're going to even out your skin tone, and they are going to help with elasticity in your skin. I will say some of them are a little more potent than others. Some are going to work faster than others, and some target a few things that the others don't. So this one is improves elasticity, increases collagen, and gives you like a more youthful glow. This one is really great to just help even out if you have a little bit of mild redness. This is the most affordable option. I believe it's in the $30-ish price range. It is called Brighten. When I started with Palmifera, I don't know what's on here, sorry. This is what I used. I have had really good results using it, but it took a little while to see the results. You know what I mean? Like, a few months. I could definitely tell a difference, but it took months of using it. I will say this is a good product, especially for $30. It's a great vitamin C serum. But if you're looking for something you want to see results a lot sooner, you're going to want to do something that's like more powerful. If you are younger, you're just looking into a vitamin C serum, you don't have a lot of skin problems, and you don't really have a lot to correct, this is actually probably what I would recommend. For the price, the bang for the buck, what you need it for, I would do the Brighten. If you have sunspots, melasma, rosacea, skin issues, your skin is uneven skin tone, textured skin, I would recommend this. So it's just totally, these are both from Palmifera. These are a little more expensive, but they are way more concentrated and you're gonna see results sooner. So it really just depends. I kind of like to go over the options so that you know what's available. So this is what I use in the daytime. I'm obsessed with it. It looks amazing on. I'll show you on my other hand. It is a brightening serum that has a vitamin E and C in it. It is called it's under the youth category on my Palmifera site. It's linked in the description of the video, but it's a super oxidant boost C serum. You can take a screenshot if you need this, but this is what it looks like on. And it gives you a very, very hydrated look and tightness to your skin. I love wearing this under my makeup and it's not slippery. Hi, honey. How's it going? And so I love this. This is also really great.
Isn't my mommy just so pretty?
You're so sweet. This is also just really great if you have that uneven skin tone. This one is good for nighttime. It is essentially this same product with a little extra. So they are like sisters, mother-daughter. So this is your morning, this is your night. And this one has, hi. This one has a raspberry seed oil and it is a thicker consistency, very like nighttime cream, but it also is good if you have sunspots. So this, yeah, you can brush my hair. This is the one I would use if you have sunspots. So daytime, non-oily, thinner, leaves your skin really taut, helps with evening out. Thank you. Helps with evening out skin tone. And then this one is nighttime, thicker, very creamy, raspberry seed oil added to, and helps with sunspots. So
what are sunspots?
Sunspots are like when you have been out in the sun too long and you damage your skin.
On your back.
And so
No, that's what you told me that she has on her back.
hers are white. That's not sunspots. She needs to do like antifungal. Hers are like not sunspots, opposite. Sunspots are dark. So so this is what you would want to use at nighttime to really help with sunspots. So, and it is the Radiance C and E serum, also in the category of the Palmifera site. That feels so good, Lola. I could have you like rub my head for 4 years. Just like all the way. How old will you be in 4 years? Almost 15. Oh yeah, little massage going on, little head rubbing. So it's great. I could.
4 years.
How old will you be in 4 years?
She'll be 18. 17, because I'm 13.
Everybody's old.
And I'll be graduating.
And graduating. And Christian will be old. That's why life is just so fast. And Veda will be 8. Almost 8. Just so... Seriously though, I would pay you guys. You want to learn how to make some extra money? You could do that like Japanese head spa where you like wash hair and then do your face. That would be so good.
I want to do like I want to get those water things so you can just do that.
That would be so good.
I'm very excited to get my braces off.
I know, I'm excited for you.
I'm really excited to eat Chick-fil-A biscuits. I'm excited to eat whatever I want without.
Okay, what are you excited for Tennessee?
Target. Chick-fil-A biscuits, and probably it's so close that we.
Okay, you want to use the dot method
also, wait,
for
can I
this?
use it with? Can I use it too? And
Yeah,
like
you
show,
can do.
give like an honest review because it's my first time using it.
Yeah,
I'm excited for the chicken biscuits. So you just twist it off, and then like look how cute.
But I like to use the dot method so that you have enough product all over your face. If you just put some on one side, some on the other, you're not going to. So this is
what I like
very
to do
creamy.
is just like
Yeah, what do you like to do?
Squeeze it on my hand.
Really?
And then,
I'm excited for
and
the
then
chicken biscuits.
I can
It's
like
because
do it
the Chick-fil-A,
individually.
it's so far away that we can't get it early. So I'm really excited to get them again.
That's true. So we used to live very close to a Chick-fil-A,
15 minutes.
and we
used
could
to
do.
live close to a Target.
How many times a week do you think we used to eat? This is
I
probably why I
think
gained
every
100
single
pounds
day.
with Beta.
Every single day we would get it. And well, actually, so at school
Chick-fil-A.
we got it a lot because we could pay for them in the morning and they would give it to us because like we
They
had
had
this
chicken
Chick-fil-A
biscuits
guy.
at their school.
Yeah, and
For $5, and I think
no,
they're
but
not.
the price went from
like $1 to $3.
like it went from $2 to 2.30, and then it went to 3, and then it went to 5. And so it got really pricey. And
So
then-
it's probably saved us so much money not
Yeah.
being at that school with all those chicken biscuits.
Well, I don't really think that it saved us that much because
Because we
we
go
got
to
to pay for the
Starbucks.
other one.
Okay, so here we go. This is really good if you have sunspots and you're looking for your skin to be brighter. Okay, I can't think though. I love you. We'll do head red stumbles in just a minute.
Wait, y'all, look at my eyes.
That light thing.
Okay, it's the ring light.
Do you
Okay,
guys
what do
see
you
the
think about
green
the
green?
cream?
I think it's cute. But, oh my gosh, there's something on my teeth.
Alright, I love you. I'll come tell. Hey, be quiet because
That's not
baby's going to sleep.
embarrassing at all.
Okay, so here's what it looks like on. It is really creamy,
And she
very.
just looks beautiful anyways.
It's really sweet. Lexi likes it if I wear no makeup. That is her personal preference. Of
Because
how...
like, y'all, how beautiful is this mommy? Like, her eyes and everything, and in the light, it like shows a lot more. Like, and
She's
then
so sweet.
it's so different because mine looks like your hair, and then yours looks like
So bright. Mine looks like your braces.
yeah.
Okay, and then we're gonna go in with this for our little nighttime. You also could use Palmifera rose oil at nighttime. This is just, I just loved. And so here you go, youth activating serum. I'm gonna use a little bit of this. Feel this on.
Wait, am I allowed to use it on my face?
It's trying to
Okay.
connect. Okay, a little goes a long way, so it's about a quarter of a pump. I will say this product is got some botanicals in it, and it is not to be used around your eyes. So just don't put it on your eyes.
I never put skincare on my eyes. Because I remember when I had that really bad allergic reaction.
But you can tell a difference even on this side. It is just really wonderful.
I don't know how you have enough patience to do one side. I have to do the full thing.
Okay,
But today for school, I had to do that full video. And so what I did
Did
is
you get it
I-
done?
Yeah. And I had to like memorize it a little bit. And so it got like a little bit confusing because some of it, like one of the things that I had to do was, what was it? It was,
here, talk to me about it after this. I love you. Let me finish this live,
wait, I
and then
don't
I'll tell you about
remember
it. Yes, you will. You'll remember what you did for your project. I love you. Let me do this.
Okay.
I love you. I know. I know you love the camera. I love
No,
you.
I just love you.
I know you do. All right, let me finish this up, and I'll take you guys in. Okay?
My arm just like, oh, look at the shade difference.
I even put self-tanning drops on today.
I think it looks fine. Like
We can
they're
all
kind
look
of
the same.
My face is pale though, and yours is dark.
Because I
But
did
yours
drops.
is fake.
So, okay, I'll be in there in a minute.
Okay, wait, your mouth's mixed up. There we go.
Okay. Okay, so sorry.
Oh, I saw this sweatshirt. I think it's really cute.
It is super cute. Oh,
Like, wait, can I show you?
yeah, she wants to show you a sweatshirt.
So
I think
this
Lily.
is not sponsored at all, but this is from
Well, technically it is sponsored. Pink Lily sent it.
not for me, but
It is really cute though.
like, and then it's really oversized for me because I'm not like,
A grown up.
yeah, but.
Okay. Okay, let me tell them about this. I love you. I love you. I love you. Goodness. Okay, so this is what it looks like on your skin. Is that not wonderful? So I used this today just on my skin. Well, actually what I used was jellyfish peptide. Then I used this Super Boost C Serum and this. And then we went out the door. And it just looked so good. Okay, I'm going to use Barboletta Lash Serum because I have been on like a lash journey. That's fine. Love you. She said she's gonna take a shower and then she'll come see me. They are so cute. If it gives you any idea, when I first started doing this, I can remember nursing Lola and doing color matches for makeup. So they have been around this as our life for a really long time. Anyways, okay, going in with Happy Salve from Pomifera. So Pomifera has double cashback rewards. So normally you get like $1 back for every $10 you spend. Now you would get $2 back for every $10 you spend. You do have to use it in 6 weeks or they like expire, but it will give you an $1.99 shipping on orders over $150. So I really need to, Vito broke my gua sha. I need to get a gua sha again because I thoroughly enjoy like doing that and going down my lymphatic drainage system. I just don't have one. Okay, now lastly, I'm just gonna do this is a great exfoliator, but I'm not using that today, but it's called Clarify. If you want something that really exfoliates your skin, it's so good. I do get asked a lot of questions about the heel oil. This is really great for any scratches, burns, warts, skin tags, stretch marks. It's called heel oil. It has lavender, rosemary. It also has grapeseed oil, pomifera oil, jojoba oil. I used this all over, but if you even have like purple stretch marks to help it turn white, their heel oil is really good from Pomifera. Okay, this one is Pomifera Pure, and we're just going in with a couple drops right before bed because it helps with wrinkles, and also Pomifera Pure helps with sunspots. I do not have sunspots anymore, but I did used to have sunspots in this area of my face on each side, and I'm just gonna put this right on top. I do not like to use Pomifera Pure or Pomifera Rose Oil before my makeup because it makes my makeup just like slide around, but I love using it at night. And I love to go down. I'm gonna put a couple drops just right here on my hand. Oh! Oh no, I dropped it. Hang on. Hang on. I also don't want to get out my clothes. Oh no. No, sad. We're saving some of it. Well, friends, maybe I can take this off, and I don't want to get any that had ink on it. Oh, what a bummer. Nothing goes to waste. Okay, I'm putting the cap on this really tight. Right. Okay, so just kind of get your, just use whatever was on this paper. Okay, like open up where your lymphatic system is. Just give like 10, 20 pumps right here. And then you're just gonna go, like I love to go down the bridge of my nose, like up in here, really nice and lift, and then go down. If you have a gua sha, you can use a gua sha, you can use your knuckles, and this is just gonna help get puffiness out of your face. If you ever have something going on, like say you're going to be in a wedding, taking the time the night before to do this, that morning to do this, you could even do one side of your face and not the other, and you can physically see fluid retention and toxins like drain. So that's what we're doing. We're just draining of this. Linda, I love this top too. Adam actually loves this top. That's I wear it probably more than my other ones because every time I wear it, he just like raves about how cute it is. And so he really loves it. So I love to sleep with it. It's a little large. I probably could have done the medium, but I'll show it to you with these pants. Also, these pants are kind of like, they're just so comfortable. I got them in white, in black, and in brown, and I'll show you full little. But they are like kind of dressy, but I also will wear them however, like just like this. I'm almost out of my comfort legging phase. I don't know if that was like a decade and I'm over it, but I've now moved on to elastic waistband flowy. And I think I also think it looks a little more put together. Like I could wear a blouse with this or a sweatshirt. Like it's just amazing. And so with this little top here, you can wear it like this or you can reverse it. I'll show you. And you can go this way. And then the back is like cute and open. But these are great. Very comfy and they have pockets. So anyways, turn it back around the other way because that's the way I prefer. But just think that it's such a cute, I probably wouldn't like, if I was going out in public or anything, I don't know if I would necessarily, you know, be like, this is my outfit of choice. Brown and gray, but around my house, I for sure am wearing this outfit. I'm wearing a medium in the pants and a large in the top. Okay, so if you have anything where you need less inflammation in your face, you're gonna just go to, like, you always wanna go up and then out and down, and up, and then like bring it over to your, like where your ears are here. Just help it. Anyways, I did like the top and the pants. Personally, I think the pants are like very flowy, very feminine. I also feel like I'm entering this like less makeup, less, I don't know, maybe I'm just AJ. I really am enjoying like wearing, today I purposely just wore like no makeup, did my hair, like the modern Pamela Anderson type vibes, you know, where you're like, okay, like maybe a little bronzer, a little brush, but my skin being really natural. Maybe I am just over the years, like just feeling better in my own skin, but I will put like a little bit of tanning drops every now and then in some lotion. So it kind of helps my skin tone to be a little tanner than I naturally am. But yeah, that's what I've been doing. So I love focusing on your skin so that you can feel good in your own skin. I can remember a time where I never, like wouldn't even go to Target without makeup on. And I wasn't even really good at putting on makeup. It's just, it felt like you shouldn't leave the house without this on. And so I felt one of these when Lexi was like hugging me. But now I'm like, I actually kind of prefer, but it's not that I don't love a good glow up one day, but I really love the look of no makeup on. And I also love having my skin like look and feel really nice before bed. And then I wake up with my skin feeling really nice. So my grandmother used to always say, she was like, you know, take good care of your skin. Like if you just take good care of your skin. And I truly think that I have listened and she would be proud. So, anyways. All right, friends. This is my, again, like go down your nose, go out. Just for a little nighttime. I can hear Adam. If you're nervous to use tanning drops, just start out with like 2 or 3 drops. And then be sure you wash your hands after you've done it. You can tell I did not wash my hands the last time I did it, actually, because look at this. But just wash your hands after. That's it. They're like not hard to use. They're in my Amazon storefront if you need some, but they're just easy. But anyways, so if you hopped on late, this is the new product. It was the Youth Activating Serum. and it's collagen stimulating. So I'm a firm believer in taking daily collagen that you ingest into your body for your skin, your hair, your nails, your just the glow of your skin, and then also putting things that help stimulate collagen. So the Plump, Brighten, any sort of vitamin C serums, all of those are helping stimulate collagen. This youth activating stimulates collagen. Jellyfish wand stimulates collagen. In no way do you have to use all of them or any of them. I mean, you can pick whatever you want, like you're a grown up. But these are things that I feel like have tremendously helped my skin and my face. So that's what I'd recommend. Have I had any more dreams about my grandma? No. I wish. Well, they're fun. I love it. I actually haven't had crazy dreams lately. I've been having these weird, like, wake up startled, like, did I lose my wedding ring? Or like, is somebody in the house? Or I've been having like more of that than having like dreams that I remember when I wake up. But if I have a funny dream, I'll definitely let you know. Yes, skincare regimen is essential. And this one is not hard. Like, I have ordered other things over the years, or like complicated things, or it felt like too much, or, you know, like what is best. And I never stuck with it because I really didn't see results either. And this one, I think the reason I've been able to stick with Pomifera in general is because I truly have seen results in my skin, and I like crave to use it. So I just like love the way my skin looks and feels after I've used it. So that's why I think it's really important. And if you don't have a skincare routine or regimen, you need help with it, you can always send me a message. Like, let me know what's going on with your skin, and I can try and recommend things, you know, that would be good for you. Collections are a really good way to start. Like, if you don't know what to order, start with a collection that looks like it's for your skin type or might help with your needs. I personally, right now, the youth category is what I'm loving, like more than really anything else on their site for like the last year. I have just been loving the youth category. It is for people who want more youthful skin, and it is a tiny bit more expensive, but man, they are like potent, powerful, amazing products. So I've really loved that youth category, but you could also mix it in with like a basic cleanser, or, you know, you just figure out what's right for you. So anyways, I hope you guys have a good night. I'm hoping that by the lack of crying, that means that the baby is asleep, and I am gonna clean up the kitchen and do a couple things, and then I'm gonna go to bed early tonight. And so I'm gonna try, and I got suitcases out. I've got to kind of pack. We're not gonna pack a lot to travel because I plan to take like mostly empty suitcases with me that has like an outfit, and then bring stuff from Tennessee back. So that's kind of what our week looks like right now. We leave Wednesday, so I will be like on and off for the end of the week, what I'm able to do live and what I'm able to try and fit in. If I get ready to go anywhere, I might get ready and we'll do a live together, or going through stuff or whatever. But really, it's just like a hectic end of the week. So if I'm posting a little less than normal, it's just, that's what's going on. So that's what we're doing. So, but I feel like if you know what's going on, you're not like, is she okay? Did she fall off the planet? Like, no, we're fine. That's just what's happened. So, ooh, Lisa said, I have seen improvements in my skin since using the youth line, and she's 51. Has anyone else? I get messages all the time, and just about skin pictures, before and afters, like all kinds of stuff. If you have had any sort of testimony with Pomifera, if you don't care to drop it below, just so people aren't like, sometimes I feel like because I am younger, I guess, I'm not really young, but I'm 36. Sometimes it's like, oh, you know, like, well, is it just because she's 36? But my skin truly is so much better than it was like 10 years ago at 26 or 24. So, anyways, I pray that it goes well. I pray everybody has just like such a good week this week. I'm going to really focus on what I can control, not what's out of my control, making the best of it. And I had a friend that that her husband passed away this week. And I prayed for him on our prayer walk. And I will actually be able to go to his visitation when I'm in town. So I'm really grateful for that. But I just kind of had this like, I don't know, this like moment where I was like, like I heard about him passing and I was like, that is really hard. Like that is really hard and horrible. And really, I'm just going through stuff that is replaceable. And it was like a really good mental shift for me. Just really sad for her. And I'm glad it works out that I'll be in town and I'll get to go see her for his visitation. But I just was like, that would be devastating. And what I'm going through is just going home and taking out stuff out of a house that I don't live in anymore. And some of it I'll get to bring with me, and what I don't, I will just donate to somebody else who could use it. Like, and kind of like getting out of poor pitiful me mode and being like, there are so many harder things I could be doing, and you just basically, it was like a suck it up to myself, and that I could either make this as hard of an experience or just have fun doing it and get it done. And so that's kind of the direction I went from having a meltdown earlier in the week, feeling overwhelmed, to just being like, that's really what it is. So I feel like I process a lot talking to you guys, and I share a lot of my feelings and my like true emotions of how I feel having to like do this. Not to say I might not get up there and something happens and I'm like, I miss my hydrangeas, but it is the closing of a season that was really beautiful for my whole life. I lived in that area within a 30-mile, radius. And so this is the ending of that, and we love our life here. And that's all it is. It's just kind of the final chapter of that part. So, and that's what we're going to be working through this week. So anyways, there are a lot of people going through here with comments about their skin. I'll read them off before I get off. Yes, you can do all things through Christ who gives you strength. Okay, Kimberly says she is 46 and loves how her skin is looking since starting Pomifera. Linda has not tried Pomifera. Linda, take it from me. You will be so happy if you try it. Deborah is 63 and loves the skincare. Let's see. Leslie is 64 and it's the best product she has ever used. Her skin is fabulous. I also love like owning that your skin is fabulous. Been following since day one. You're so sweet. Okay, Debbie, 64 and had horrible skin before Pomifera. I've been using it for about 2 years now and can truly say my skin has transformed. Less breakouts, glowing skin, less visible pores, less wrinkles. Truly wonderful products. That's so good. Like, it makes me so happy. I love it when I love something, and also I love it when other people love it. Like, it's the best thing. When you try a good meal and you're like, here, try a bite, and people are like, I don't really want to, and you're like, just try a bite. My chicken, like, it's the best chicken. And then they try a bite and they're like, oh my gosh, that's amazing. That's how I feel about sharing like any products with you guys. Because I'm like, I just want you to know how good this is. It's so delicious. It's so good. Don't eat your skincare, but you know what I mean. Okay, Robin 61 loves Pomifera. Okay, Allison says she is over 60 and can't believe how improved her skin is. Loves the exfoliation products, the vitamin C serum, the Balance Face Wash and Nourish products are also wonderful. People stop her all the time and ask what she's using on her skin. Allison, that's amazing. Okay, Joan says that Pomifera is amazing and she is 74 and gets so many compliments on her skin. Gail loves the youth ones, and that's what they are. I always say jellyfish peptide because that's like kind of the ingredients, but it's the youth ageless sculpting ones. That's what that product is called. Sorry. Yes, Jen, it's just like a bittersweet time of our lives where when we left there, I didn't necessarily, at first I thought we might even live there half the year and live here half the year, like 50-50. So when we left, I did not leave knowing I wasn't coming back, you know? And then things progressed down here and things evolved and just all these different things. And we ended up buying a house here, and like we got that house rented there. It just, things changed, like, you know? And so, but when I left, I've only been home for like a weekend since then, that I had to get some stuff before the tenants were moving in. And, but when we left, we didn't know like that it was kind of ending. So, going back just as like a little bit of and going back with your kids, but again, like, their rooms are not their rooms. They're not painted the same way. They have other kids' things in them. Like, it doesn't feel like your house. It feels like going to get your things from someone else's house. And so it's like, okay, like, and we're okay with it. It's a great home, and someone should love it and enjoy it and be there. And we love our lives here. And so it is just processing. That's it. But so good. Okay, you guys. So Jess said she'd love to try the youth wand, but it's too expensive. So maybe start with something different. Like, the youth wand is amazing, but figure out like what your biggest skin issue is. And the Pomifera Rose Oil is a really, really good product that's a little less expensive, that has powerful results. So that would probably be like the second most powerful product, I feel like. I personally, if you already have a lot of the skincare line, I really do. I haven't used it long to see like how good it is, but I really loved, like, did you guys see it? It was so good. The Youth Activating Serum, like, just how your skin looked. I just love it. Like, I'm just like, that's so good. So if you already have some of the other more basic things and you're needing just something that really gets your skin nice and, like, I could just go out, I don't know. Like, I don't know if I'm just like loving my skin more. I will say I can tell a huge difference over the years of just like how my pores are, how just in general, everything. So I would highly recommend this line. They also have a love it back guarantee. So if there's ever anything that you try and you did not like it, for whatever the reason, you can completely get your money back. So that's always really nice. It's sold. Yes, it really is so good. And it's not just me. I have like probably thousands over the years, people to be like, where has this been all of my life? So good. Like, it really is a good skincare line. And it's in that price range of like, I mean, some of the things are under 20, under 30, under $50, and then some of them are a little more expensive. So you can really find a lot to work with your budget. Whereas some of the stuff from the med spa I went to, like, one product would be $350. Whereas with this, you could get like the biggest collection they offer for that. Oh no, you put in 2 orders today because you forgot your wand refill. Do not forget your refill. Yes, Sarah said the beef tallow is amazing. If you have dry skin, the beef tallow does, I don't have any in here, it's in my bathroom, but the beef tallow is wonderful. It's a beef tallow, but it has Pomifera oil in it, and it also has mint, so it doesn't smell like roast beef. It just is really great on your skin, but super good if you have dry skin. If you're in an area where it gets very dry in the winter, beef tallow is great for that. My skin here is more moist, and we live in a very humid area, so it's not until I'm experiencing like dryness that I really need the beef tallow, but on like a daily basis, just for my skin type. But that's what's so cool about skincare, is there are things that are, if you're really dry, these are really great for you. If you're really oily, this is really good. And you can kind of decide. Yes, Debbie said the youth products are amazing. That is my favorite category. It's the youth category. And, but my first like 2 years of using Pomifera, I only used the basics. That was it. And then every now and then I'll like get a youth product or something, or they came out with something and I'm like, oh, I want to try that. And then the more I've used it, the more I'm like, oh, and they last a long, long time. Like, I got this months ago before it launched, and I use it every single day. And I have yet to have to get a refill. I know at some point I will have to get a refill because it will empty at some point, but it only takes a little bit. So little goes a long way. So if you're thinking of, oh, well, I'm used to replacing something monthly, like I've had this over 6 months and I have yet, and I've used it every day and I've yet to have to replace it. So, so they do last a really long time. They're very powerful, very potent. A little goes a long way. So Kim says, I want a whole tub of beef tallow for my whole body. Stephanie says, I wish items from Pomifera would ship products to Canada like beef tallow, happy salve. Oh, I'm so sorry. I wish they would too. Because they really, especially Canada, like for the happy salve, because it's so good on your lips if it's cold out. I feel like, and tallow, so good for cold. Okay, Kim says she loves the tallow. In the morning, my skin is so plump and my deep wrinkles from side sleeping are hardly noticeable. That's amazing. I didn't think of that. I have this one. Maybe I should do tallow at night right before bed. I sleep like this, and can you see like where it's happening? It's like right there at my lips. I'm noticing like a wrinkle here and here every morning when I wake up. Okay, Leslie said she was the same way. Started with the basics, then added over time with each thing. Well, there you go. Well, Leslie, if you haven't tried this one, I'm serious. You are going to just like lose your mind. But it only takes a little bit. A full pump would be like for your whole body. So just use a tiny bit if you get this. Okay, Deborah also says needs a huge tub of beef tallow. And it's a really great price point. I think the beef tallow is like $29 or something. They even have some collections right now. You get the beef tallow for free. So it's really good. Happy Salve is the chapstick. Debbie said she uses it every single night. I use it all the time. And I had really dry lips. They were so crusty looking. I thought I just was someone who was like cursed with the dry lips. I started doing makeup and stuff, and there was a company I worked for that did lip stains, and I would just have like dark spots on all these crusty lip areas because I just had really dry lips. And I started using Happy Salve, and I think there's something so nice about not having dry, crusty lips. You just look healthier. And I was always kind of like doing that because my lips were so dry. It's the best thing I've ever, other than lip filler, that was the best thing I ever did for my lips. I haven't had lip filler in so long. That's something else I would love to do when I'm in Tennessee, but I'm not gonna do it because they just look natural right now. It has been a long time. It's been before I moved here. Since I got my lips done, probably a while before I moved here. And like a year and a half or more. They're a little smaller than normal, but I don't want to get them crazy because at one point I had way too much and I had to get them dissolved and I just looked like an episode of Botched. It was horrible. So I'm trying not to go too far, but anyways, I got off subject. But Happy Salve is so good. My natural lips are baby lips. They're so teeny tiny. And right now I would say I have probably a half a syringe in my lips currently. Because I got a full syringe, like one syringe a year and a half ago, and it just like deflates a little. So I don't really have a lot of lip filler right now, but I definitely have more than I naturally was born with. So I'm always transparent about that. Okay, what flavor of Happy Salve do I like? My absolute favorite are the holidays. They're not out right now. They're gonna come out soon, probably in November. But this one is the Meyer Lemon, really good. I love the peppermint. Those are the rest of the ones that I have are like holiday, but they're not available. So, okay, Carrie says Pomifera got rid of her psoriasis spots on her face. She absolutely loves it. But I love the lemon. It's so good. And they are like $22. And that seems a little expensive for a chapstick. But this will last you, unless you leave it out in your car and it melts because of the heat. This will last you years. Even using it often, or months and months and months. But I would say years, seriously, not exaggerating. I use them every day, and they're so good. Okay, Jen just said, I've mentioned this before. Thank you, Jen. I'm so serious. She said, I've mentioned this before, but for those who asked how long things last, she has had this salve for over 1.5 years and she uses it nightly. Like, it isn't me just saying, yeah, it lasts a long time, and then you're gonna get it and be like, that was such a waste. I feel the exact opposite. Like, I would literally pay $48 for this, and because I know it would last me 1.5 years or longer, and it's so good, you know what I mean? But luckily it's like $22, which I still think is a little expensive for a chapstick, but it's worth every single penny because my lips look amazing like every day. They are really hydrated, really plump. They look really youthful. It doesn't have a lip plumper in them, but it helps heal your lips. It also helps with increasing collagen stimulation. So you lose collagen in your lips as you age. Your lips get wrinklier. They get like saggier. You know what I mean? All those things. And this helps your lips look nice and healthy. It's so good. So, ooh, yes, Jane has the rosemary happy salve. It's great. Just going through here and reading. Okay, Jessica said she just got done using glass hairspray and the blowout brush, and her blowout lasts all week. Okay, Kim said her favorite happy salve is the orange. Robbie also says happy salve's amazing. So awesome. Well, this is exciting. Well, if there's anything you have questions about, you can always message me, but honestly, the products are amazing. They have descriptions on what products are good for what skin type. I always recommend starting in a collection if you just don't know what to do, but it will really, your skin will thank you if you try it. So, and if you don't like it, you can send it back. But out of any brand I've ever worked with, I have the lowest amount of customer returns with Pomifera. So the way brands work is if you have a customer return it, they pull your commission, right? So I notice, like, that's another reason I don't work with brands that have high return rates, where even if I liked it, if customers are constantly sending it back, I don't want to work with them because I'll make the sale, get the commission, then they revoke commission, right? That's how it kind of works. And so I do not want to work with brands that have a high return rate because I don't want my commission check like sucked back up because of returns. And Pomifera, literally, like, I rarely ever have returns on Pomifera unless it's like a weird fluke where somebody was like, oh, I'm allergic to this rosemary, and it had rosemary in it and they just didn't notice it, you know, or something like that. But no, their products are so good. I do not think you will be disappointed. Deborah said she has a happy salve in every room of her house. Like, my kids have their own happy salves. Can the youth serum be used on your arms and neck? If you don't care about the cost of it, I wouldn't see why not, because your face is part of your body, right? And it's a more sensitive part of the body. So typically it's like you can use face things all over body, but you can't always use body things on face. That's kind of the rule. You can also message support, but I wouldn't see any reason. I know for sure you can use them on your hands, and you can use them on your neck. I wouldn't see why you couldn't use them on your arms. You can always message support, like, and ask, but I personally, if you don't care to spend, like, you will obviously go through your products more if you're using them on larger parts of your body. If you're wanting something really good for your body though, I would recommend the body wash and the body lotion. So, and then add like a couple drops of Pomifera oil to it. But the body wash is amazing for like crepey skin or loose skin. I have a couple customers who are in their 70s that have sent me pictures where it looks like one of the customers was a rep and like decided to start repping it. So she only was washing half her body with it and then lotioning half her body and then just doing her regular routine on this side. And within like 10 days, it looked like her arm skin was like completely tightened. Like it looked like she'd gotten some sort of a lift. Like the body care system if you have any sort of crepiness or anything, it's so good. So, but that's what I would do rather than, these are pretty pricey. It's up to you if you have the extra in your budget. They do work. But Pomifera oil is good for sunspots. In the body line is where I would go for sunspots. So, I have 1%. It's gonna die. I love you. I hope you have the best night ever, and sweet dreams, and I will see you tomorrow. Bye, you guys.